Have you ever felt like you were standing at a crossroads where life seemed to be changing little by little? The sun was still shining, but inside you there was a bit of darkness. You were still the strong pillar of the family, still the reliable father and husband. But deep inside, there was an unspoken silence. An invisible anxiety was gnawing at you, and you wondered, am I alone in this battle? It could be sleepless nights, hesitation anxiety when facing your partner, or simply the feeling that you were no longer yourself. It felt like there was an invisible string tying up your confidence, making you timid and afraid. If you are feeling this way, I want you to know one thing. You are not alone. And more than that, you do not have to suffer in silence. In this video, we'll tackle a topic that many people are afraid to talk about: erectile dysfunction in middle age. We won't shy away. We won't judge. We'll look at the signs, the mistakes to avoid, and most importantly, we'll find a positive path to overcoming it. Our lives deserve fulfillment. Let's start this journey together. Why do we have to talk about it? Simply because erectile dysfunction is more than just a physical problem. It's a psychological challenge, an invisible barrier that can affect self-confidence, relationships, and overall quality of life. Many people think it's a sign of weakness of aging. They accept it as an inevitable part of aging, but that's not true. Erectile dysfunction is a treatable health problem. We'll go into it one by one. I am not a doctor or a medical professional, but I have spent a lot of time learning and listening to real-life stories from men who have bravely faced this problem. I want to share what I have learned to help you gain a new and more positive perspective. Let's explore together to better understand your own body and mind. 1. Listen to your body and recognize changes. The first and most important thing is to listen to your body. Erectile dysfunction does not always manifest as a clear storm. Sometimes it is just small ripples that you can easily ignore. Pay attention to these signs. Consider them as signals from your body trying to talk to you. Inconsistency. There are times when everything is fine, but then the erection fails to maintain. You tell yourself it is probably just fatigue, but the same thing happens over and over again. This can be the earliest sign, a reminder that something is changing. Accept it as a signal, not a failure. Decreased frequency. You notice that your desire is not as strong as before, or that intimate moments are becoming less frequent. Your confidence is low, causing you to become withdrawn. Don't blame yourself or your partner. Take it as a reminder to find out what's wrong rather than letting the silence grow. Lack of spontaneous erections. Morning erections are no longer regular. This could indicate a physical problem, and it's time to listen. Medically, morning erections are an important indicator of vascular health. The absence of them could be a sign that the blood vessels that feed the penis are having problems. For example, a friend of mine once told me that he only really realized the problem when he started feeling shy around his partner. He always makes excuses to go to bed early or complains about being tired at work. Until his wife asks, "Is something wrong?" He is startled and realizes that his silence has unintentionally created a big gap in the relationship. Sometimes the signs do not come from the body, but from our own emotions. 2. Common mistakes: suffering alone. In fear and shame, we often make the following mistakes, turning small problems into big burdens. Silence. This is the biggest mistake. You hide, you avoid. You lock yourself in a cage of shame. But silence only makes the fear bigger. It erodes confidence, cracks the relationship. Remember, your partner is an ally, not an opponent. They have been with you for many years, and they will understand, will share. A heart-to-heart talk can relieve a burden you've been carrying for so long. Find quick fixes. You turn to unknown miracle drugs, online unfounded advice from friends. You believe in flashy advertisements that promise instant results. Stop. These solutions do not solve the root of the problem and can cause serious health consequences. Control what you can control. You cannot control what happened, but you can absolutely control how you react to it. Act rationally, not emotionally. Blame yourself. You feel like you are no longer a man, but a man's strength is not just one aspect. Strength lies in the courage to face the truth. Seek help and love yourself. Erectile dysfunction is a health problem, not a measure of your human quality. Put aside your guilt and start taking action. 3. Positive direction. Take action today. So what should we do? This is the time to move from being reactive to being proactive. This is the time to take back control of our lives. Talk to your partner. Start with an honest conversation, a non-judgmental conversation. Tell them how you feel, what you're worried about. Support and understanding from your partner can be the most powerful medicine. They don't need you to be perfect. They need you to be honest. Seek professional help. This is the most important step. Make an appointment with your doctor. He or she can help you determine the cause and suggest appropriate treatment. Erectile dysfunction can be an early sign of more serious health problems like heart disease, high blood pressure, or diabetes. Don't be shy. This is an act of self-respect and self-love. You're investing in your own health. Lifestyle changes. This is where we make lasting changes. Think of it as a revolution for your health. Eat healthy, reduce saturated fat, increase green vegetables, fruits, and nuts. Exercise regularly. Activities such as walking, jogging, swimming can improve blood circulation. Manage stress. Spend time on hobbies. Meditate or simply take a walk in the park. These things not only improve your physical health, but also improve your overall quality of life. The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts, and positive thinking is nurtured by a healthy body. 4. The science behind understand to act right. To give you more confidence, let's look at the scientific aspect. Erectile dysfunction is not something that God calls on everyone, but has a clear cause. According to research, more than 80% of erectile dysfunction cases are related to vascular problems. Poor blood circulation to the penis is the main cause. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle, including a diet low in saturated fat and exercise, can improve blood circulation, which in turn helps improve erectile function. Studies have also shown that reducing stress and improving sleep quality also play an important role in treatment. When you are stressed, your body produces the hormone cortisol, which can negatively affect erectile function. Deep sleep helps the body recover and balance hormones. Therefore, it is extremely necessary and effective to address the problem from the root, instead of just treating the symptoms. Life is not a straight line. It has twists and turns. There are unexpected turns. But what is important is not how we stumble, but how we get up. Erectile dysfunction does not define who you are. It is just part of the journey, a challenge that you can absolutely overcome with courage and the right help. Remember, you deserve to live a full life, not just physically, but mentally. You deserve to have confidence. Don't let silence rob you of your happiness and hurt your precious relationships. Start today. Start with a conversation, a doctor's appointment, or just a fresh look at yourself. If this video resonated with you, give me a like to let me know you were there. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more inspiring stories and helpful knowledge. And don't forget to share this video with anyone you think needs to hear it. Because sometimes a word at the right time can change a life. Thank you for listening. Wishing you a full life.